It's all on the record now. Ain't no hiding from it.
Quit acting for the camera, bro.
Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up to another episode? So today we're gonna talk about how everybody is so crazy.
I think it's Adam Sandler movie where. No, I don't think it is. Because what's that Adam Sandler movie where he's like down the bayou? You know what I'm talking about?
Waterboy?
Yes, that movie's hilarious.
Pick any Adam Sandler movie, and Adam Sandler is just a genius. And you know what? What's
I agree with that.
You know what's genius about him? He hires all his friends, so then the chemistry is like amazing, and then he does very cheap concepts, so there's no budget. But he makes stuff that everyone watches. So
also, there's a weird aspect of. I actually haven't seen Uncut Gems. I really want to see that. But aside from that, his comedy, there's like a weird aspect of relatability to a lot of it. Like, I feel like he takes real world scenarios and blows them out of proportion. And that's like his comedy. And you always kind of relate to his character just a little bit, you know?
Well, I feel like, except for like The Longest Yard, because that's just a crazy. Have you seen The Longest Yard?
That's the one where he's in prison, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's just that's a crazy story. It's like
I'm not saying that it's ultra relatable. That's why I said it's just a little bit. It just is enough to where you kind of like your heart kind of connects to it, and I think it makes it funnier.
Yeah.
Now, I'm glad this is being said on film because maybe this is crazy enough to like get people mad at me. But one person I don't like, I really cannot stand, is Jim Carrey.
All right. So I'm trying to figure out how to mute. Jim Carrey.
I'm not a fan, man. Every time I've seen him, I'm just like, man,
Ace.
It's not funny. It's not funny to me.
The Mask.
No, we're not like The Grinch is also just I can't. I can't.
That is the craziest take I've ever heard in my entire life.
I know. I'm the villain. It's not Mark. It's me.
I'm Mark.
But yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm the baddest in the game. Yeah, you know it's the truth. And I always stay strapped. Got that thing loaded too. What's poppin'? Brand new whip just hopped in. Dieting. Nothing that's fried. It's affecting me spiritually, but that's all right.
Feeling that.
If you think you're good, you're good. Nah, I just lied, man. I died. But it just killed me inside, and my girl. I'll be like,
but we got it.
Holy crap, Evan. You're here.
Hello.
You are coming a little hot, though.
Okay.
Well, hold on. It actually doesn't matter. I could change it in settings. I mean, I could change it on my side. All right. No, Dr. Pepper. Here we go.
Wait.
Yep. Yeah.
No.
Evan, do you want a copy of the script down? Are we surprising him?
I think we surprise him.
I'm gonna laugh if he hasn't seen any of the gameplay that you wanted to talk about.
Well, we can talk about the concepts more.
Okay.
I'd be surprised if he hadn't seen any of this. Have you? And this is no judgment, no hard feelings. Did you hear the first episode?
Yep, I watched it all.
I knew he already would say that because he said, "What I wouldn't give for you to experience Negan." We were playing video games the other day.
Oh my gosh,
he's the best.
He's the best.
He's my goat.
Yeah, he is my throat goat. And
we have to talk about the fact that this has been done before by us under a different name.
What was
in your shed?
What was our shed one? Because me and
I don't know. I don't remember.
Those bread breakers or whatever.
Pause.
Bread breakers.
Great name, by the way. We're gonna pause. We're gonna come back to it later. All right. So, we all need a break from the crazy, and that's what this is. So, this is the Recess Club. This is episode 2. We're going to call it...
We're going to call it something?
I feel like
Hang out with Evan.
Maybe so. I feel like I like the idea of a silly name, though.
Yeah, that's you.
The Valedictorian.
Explain that. What?
Oh, I get it.
What? No. Were you the valedictorian?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't.
Like, what if every episode is named after, like, when you have a guest, it's named after, like, one of their like school achievements.
Or a title they've been given.
I'm also a teacher, so I guess we could.
I like that.
Use that too.
I think it's funny if we go with the one that stings a little bit. You were legit valedictorian?
That's correct.
Okay.
No, that's not correct.
It is. I'm not lying.
He's not
I
lying,
received
but he's
the
not telling
valedictorian
the whole
scholarship.
It was Sam.
Well, it was
And
Sam,
Tyler.
him, and Tyler. But since he dropped, what is it, Trig? You
Calculus.
didn't actually receive the title or stand up there, right?
But I got the scholarship.
Yeah. That's...
Okay. All right. So, Evan, the valedictorian. Basically, we talk about games, film, TV, music, kind of geeky stuff like that. I titled this the True Geeks podcast. And apparently conspiracy theories too. We can definitely go into that if we want to get weird.
You put that in the original thing.
I know. I don't know why I said that. If you want to get weird, we'll get weird. But I'm Joseph.
I'm Richie.
And
or Richard. Whatever it says.
Yeah.
It says Richard on the splash card.
And we have one of our closest friends, someone who's been with us. I wiped his butt in whenever we were like 2 years apart. He was 19 when I wiped
What?
What?
Yeah,
Okay.
this is not true. I was thinking maybe something happened. I don't remember.
No, I didn't wipe your butt, but actually, I did just get a new horror story, and it's a horror story from y'all eyes. So I'm gonna try to remember that.
We served in your wedding together. That's a real thing that happened.
Yes, and the horror story is relative to that experience. All right,
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is Evan, aka Gigi Yoshi. Is that what you're going by still?
No. I haven't gone by that name in a decade.
What? What's your name?
I'm Swiss.
Swiss. I knew it was something. I'm sorry.
Well, you have to explain why. In your, give us a brief introduction of yourself.
Oh yeah.
Tell us all about yourself right now. This is your.
No,
your
the name Swiss is hilariously funny. So, I mean, everybody who plays video games, which I do pretty regularly, have like a tag that they want to come up with, and I struggled with mine for a very, very long time. And some of my favorite tags that I took inspiration from were like people's names that were just a single noun. I just think it's fun to be named like there was a guy, his tag was Dust, and he was like a popular streamer in the game that I played, and I was like, that's a cool name. I want something like that. So I was thinking, what's my favorite thing as an American? I'm American in my blood. And so what's an American thing? And I was thinking a burger. I love a good burger. So let's name myself after my favorite burger, a mushroom Swiss burger. So I'll name myself Swiss.
All right, we're going to give you a hell yeah brother for that one, for sure. That's a...
Yeah, but what that means is in searching for a truly American name, I named myself after another country.
That didn't click for a second.
Yeah, it didn't click for me for like 5 years.
Yeah.
That's so funny. A truly American name, Swiss.
Yeah.
Well, it's truly American to not have a culture and steal from other cultures.
Yep.
That's true.
That's part of the American culture.
All right. Once again, hell yeah, brother. Evan, any other information you want to share with the audience before we get started?
Oh yeah, I mean, hello, my name is Evan. Like I said, I'm a gamer. I like talking about things, mainly video games, anime, TV shows, movies. I like media. Digital media, I think, is the best form of art that has ever been created. And I think it's the reason why I'm alive. And it makes life worth living to experience these things. So that's what I do. And that's what I enjoy doing and enjoy talking about. So these guys are talking about some of that stuff. And I thought, why not hop in on some of that action?
And then you hear a...
Shall we? Yeah.
This reference is going over my head, but I know.
You know this. That's the
I'm sure
My
it's
Hero.
from Odyssey.
And the tears. And the tears.
Sorry.
All right. Okay, cool. So something that I'm bringing in to episode 2, and we'll see if it sticks. I think for the first few episodes, we're still learning the show. But I'm not trying to get into the weird school correlations to recess. But this is one that I thought would be fun, is if we had a bell ringer. And every episode, we kind of start with a crazy question to get us warmed up, wet our whistles, and get us a little hot and heavy. So I'm going to ask this question. We're all going to kind of discuss and answer. And it goes a little something like this. You grow giant angel wings out of nowhere. You wake up with them, and you can't put them away. What's your first day look like?
I'm gonna let Evan go first.
Icarus laughed as he fell. Bro, I'm trying to see how high up I can go.
Holy crap.
You're gonna die as soon as you like.
Icarus laughed as he
Out
fell,
the
bro.
atmosphere. You're gonna suffocate.
I'm not gonna go that high. But like I'll go up into the clouds and be like, look at me, I'm flying. This is what it's all about.
So you think you would know exactly how to fly right away?
That's my thing.
I'd figure it out.
Like,
I'd be outside.
You think you'd figure it out in
roof.
a day to go where the planes are?
I mean,
yeah.
It's pretty. I feel like once you know how to do it, it doesn't matter the height.
Yeah.
Birds gotta like learn.
Yeah, and then they know.
And birds,
yeah, but it's not in a day
like I do. Has a bird ever been valedictorian? I can figure something out a little bit faster than a bird can, I would think.
Yeah, that's true. Pause.
It took you probably 2 years to like, or like
It took me 4 years.
Has a bird ever been valedictorian? These are the things that'd be good episode names. And I'm writing that down in the notes.
So you're flying as high. You're just going up high.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to fly, and then I'm gonna go up high, and like day one. What are you doing? There's not like a ton. Like I think long game, I'd like make a career out of it, like the guy with wings, and yeah, like I'd like do advertisement and like all that. But like
pull
day
the
one,
banners behind you like a plane.
I'm using the wings. Like you're just. What are you gonna do if you get wings day one? I'm using them. I'm just gonna sit there and be like, "Oh no, I have wings." No, I'm gonna use the wings, man.
I think I'm gonna have a heart attack. So here's my thing. You thought of that in a very movie way, but when I think of it, I'm like, I'm waking up with now. I'm assuming 6 feet wings on either side of me.
Sure.
Yeah, if we're going like stereotypical angel wings, they're huge.
Right. I sleep next to my wife. I wake up. I now have angel wings. I'm assuming when I stand up, I fall back because the weight distribution I've never had to experience.
You see, I'm thinking realistic like this too.
I'm thinking anxiety. I'm thinking I'm freaking out. I'm thinking I'm abandoning my kids potentially, so they don't have to live with a dad who has angel wings and now he's a freaking freak of nature.
Oh, I'm not thinking like that. So you're thinking you're freaking out, losing your mind.
Yeah, I'm having like dark thoughts.
That's crazy. Well, first off, I'm thinking, do they sprout or is this like a miraculous thing that exists? Because if it sprouts, it's probably really painful and disgusting.
That's gonna hurt real bad.
You're just like sleeping and you're just like
there was like an anime that I had started watching that was like kind of mid, but it was like I think from like the 90s or the 2000s, and I saw it from like these drum and bass compilations on YouTube, and I was like, oh, that aesthetic's cool, and so I won't watch the anime. And they like sprouted their angel wings, and it was like a week-long process where they're just like tortured by the pain. Anyway, it was crazy. But if it's like a miraculous thing, and I can miraculously just know how to fly on day one, like the valedictorian here,
Yeah.
I'm taking my wife and we're going on like I'm flying to like freaking Greece or something.
No way am I leaving the house.
Oh, I'm going. Frick
No.
yeah. I've been given wings to fly.
I'm putting all phones, cameras away. Anything that has a camera, I'm not going by because I'm like already like the government's watching us.
These boots were made for walking. These wings were made for flying. That's how I feel.
I think I'm scared. I think I shut everything off before people have the chance to betray me.
Betray?
I basically leave everyone before they can leave me because they're married to a freak.
So you're gonna be like,
Dude, I'll go to war for the mutants.
So I'll come to you then, I guess. But besides you, everyone else, I like be 100%. I FaceTime you. Y'all answer. I'm like really close like this. I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm like, I have to tell you something. Please don't freak out. 6 foot wings.
I'll just think you're doing like some like freaky cosplay.
And then I'm like, no, watch. And I like, or I like pick it up and just hover a little bit in my backyard.
Yeah.
I'm thinking aura. This aura. What color are they? Black or white?
Yeah, then I'll be like, whoa, that's pretty cool.
I'm screenshotting it and I'm hanging up. And that's what I'm doing if y'all did that to me.
I'm thinking, see, because I've watched, this gets a whole different tangent. Like in movies, whenever they're like an animal talks and they're like, what? And they like freak out and like lose their mind and don't know what to do for a day. I think I would just be like, this is the coolest thing ever in my life. If like a dog started talking to me, I'd just be like, can you guys all do this? Like,
Right.
this is dope. Like, I think I'd be super chill with that.
No, I'd flip out.
No.
No, that goes hard.
I'm just too much of a conspiracy theorist. I'm just like, the government, there's no way. It's like having a pet dragon. Like, no way I can hide this. So I'd rather just not be a part of it. Next up, we have another segment of horror stories. This is going to be something that every guest will come with a kind of horror story, or we'll throw them on the spot and ask them to give us a horror story. And every now and then, me and Richie will run one too.
Yeah, I'll just let you do one this time. So it's
Yeah.
not too long.
Evan, do you have one?
Yo, I have one.
Do you want to go first, or you want me to run it?
You can go first.
Okay. I'm so sorry, Mom.
Oh,
It's a short one, but this is a horror story for these guys. My wedding day, they're both my groomsmen, and it's time for us to all get ready. And I just wanted to do something.
I know exactly what this is going to be.
I wanted to scar these guys so badly, and so I went in the bathroom.
What? Oh, this is not what I was thinking.
I don't know I want to hear what you're thinking though. I went to the bathroom, unzip down the pants.
See, I didn't see this.
I'm certain you did.
No, I didn't. I remember not being around to see it.
Okay. I walked out covering myself just with my hands.
Oh, no, I did see this.
And I walked out just covering my hands, covering my stuff with my hands, and walked in front of my groomsmen, then turned around and walked right back in the bathroom.
That's a little sus. I forgot about that.
So that's my horror story.
That's what it's all about.
That's what Evan, who I distinctly remember his reaction being just busting out laughing to this day, unless he's changed his tone, says he doesn't remember.
No,
this.
I really wish that I remembered this happening.
Which
I
implies
really do.
that I actually traumatized him to the point where he disassociated.
Yeah.
I do remember this. If you had said you walked out, that's why I thought I didn't remember, because I thought you said you were going to say you walked out naked, but which you did. But I remember it now distinctly because you had your hands over your girl.
Yeah, I didn't walk out full, letting it flow in the wind. Yeah. Sorry, Mom. All right, Ev.
All right, so I've prepared a horror story that has a double meaning because it's interesting and funny, but also I think that this had a profound impact on my life and who I am as a person forever. And I think that you guys probably know this story, but I don't know if you've ever associated this with me, and other people definitely don't know the story. So I think that this will give people more insight on how I am as a person. So as I stated before, anime, movies, manga, TV, all of it, love it. My favorite thing ever. You guys might know that one of my least favorite things ever are spoilers. I despise them. I hate them with a passion.
Yeah, you do.
But people tend to say a little more extreme than the normal person when it comes to spoilers. Like if I could have it my way, I wouldn't know who the actors are in a movie. Like I wouldn't know. I don't want to know when someone leaves the movie if they liked it or if they disliked it, because that to me tells me things about the movie I don't want to know. I want to go in at ground zero, knowing exactly zero things. And spoilers don't do that. So one day, as a kid who the only Star Wars movie I owned was Revenge of the Sith, which is the best movie of all time. We can talk about that at another moment. I watched that movie over and over and over, and I loved it. And I loved Star Wars, as most kids did. And then one day they announced Star Wars Episode 7 was coming out. That's going to be a big deal. This is going to be huge. They're making another Star Wars movie, and so I'm all excited. I'm getting into it. You guys know in high school I wasn't a big movie watcher. I didn't go to the movies a ton, but this was something that could get me out of the house, go to the movies with some friends. So we scheduled a date. We bought the tickets. We were ready to go, and we didn't go opening night, which you guys know is now a thing that we do always to avoid spoilers, but we didn't go opening night. And we had school the day before we went to the movie. And so we get into class, we sit down, it's first period, and the teacher goes,
spoilers, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, spoilers for Star Wars Episode 7, if you guys haven't seen it. But we sit down in class, the teacher goes, any of y'all see that new Star Wars movie? And he was one of my best friends. He sits right next to me. He was like, yeah, I went to see it. It was pretty cool. And then the teacher, in response to that, said, yeah, I liked it. It's a shame that Han Solo's son had to kill him, though. Which,
that's crazy.
If you've watched Star Wars Episode 7, those are the 3 things in the movie that matter. 3 things happen in that movie. Han Solo and Leia are in it. It shows that they had a kid, Ben Solo, and he kills Han. Those are like the 3 plot points in that movie. Those are the only 3 things that happen. Rey exists or whatever. But like the only 3 things that happen in that movie are those 3 things. And he told all of them in a single sentence. And from that day forward, I mean, I've gotten a ton more things spoiled about things that I love just as much, if not more, than Star Wars. And I hate spoilers, but I think part of the reason stems from that day. Because I was so excited for this movie and got the entirety of it spoiled in a single sentence. And the only thing the teacher did after that was he was like, oh, I probably shouldn't have said that, huh? And then that was it.
Dude, he literally just dropped a nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
And then was like, oh, I'm sorry, guys.
At this point, you got to throw hands.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's.
I got to ask, was he an older fella or a younger fella?
It was Coach Fry.
Oh,
no. That's why.
Not the Fry.
That's why. Older people don't care.
That man. All right.
That's horrible.
Yeah, thank you so much for that terrible story. I'm so sorry. I'll say to this day.
The worst part is there might be someone who's never seen episode 7, and now you're the boogeyman.
Well, I said spoiler alert. If they stuck around after I said spoiler alert and after I talked about how much I hate spoilers, then they got a problem. I'm sorry.
As soon as you're going, I'm like, that's why I interrupted you, just to double check. I'm like, hey, real quick, spoiler.
Yeah, we meant to say spoiler.
I was going to say it before I said the thing.
Thank you so much for that horror story. That's really
of course.
More horror stories to come. Spoiler warning. I feel like we were supposed to say that earlier. And I forgot.
Just edit it at the beginning of the
Okay.
video.
Spoilers ahead.
Spoiler for what?
Hit it with a tag.
Hardly even know her.
I literally said spoilers for episode 7 coming up.
Oh, I'm talking about the next thing.
We wanted to put a spoiler disclaimer at the beginning of the video because we didn't do that last time, and then we just dropped some nukes. Or I did.
Yeah, my wife texted me in the middle of it and was like, wait, you've watched 97. Oh, you listened to episode.
Oh, see, well, that's what I'm talking about, man. I can't say anything that, like, is remotely a spoiler without saying spoiler warning first.
Oh, yeah, you've been conditioned.
That's just... if I cannot say any detail about a thing when talking about it, I will do that. If I know that the person I'm talking to has not seen such a thing.
Yeah. That's why I bring my wife every time to the movies for any movie I want to see so that I can talk to her about it. Okay. So next on the agenda is I was going to talk about a few things. All right, let's talk. That's it.
What?
Run it, Richie. That was a pretty big joke.
So the first one that he has that he wants to talk about, which I'm glad you sent me this so that way I could go watch it, was Wolverine gameplay. Which
have you?
Dude, that freaking video that I watched it, dude, is freaking crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, we already put a spoiler warning. I don't care. Evan, do you care about it?
I watched it.
Oh, you watched it? Dude,
okay, good.
When he freaking pushes a guy into the forklift, bro, I was like, this game's insane. This game's freaking nuts. Anyway,
yeah, I'm very
it was
excited.
so much, like, I know Wolverine's like violent or whatever, but dude, that was like just blood, like billions of gallons of blood everywhere.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Insanity.
Evan, what are you thinking about this game, bro?
I have 2 things to say about it.
Oh, God.
I think, like what Richie said, when he like pushed that guy into the forklift, or like there's the moment where there's that like little like stone block that you'll know what I'm talking about when I say this, but like there's this like stone block in the middle of the area where they're fighting, and he like bashes this person's like head into it to kill one of them, and then he jumps over the block, fights another guy, and then punches him back into the block to like tumble over it, and that guy's dead. And I was like, wow, that they like their attention to detail on these environments and like the using the environments in the combat is like really cool. Like that's I don't know even how you program that. That seems like really, really high end and awesome. I think the game looks terrible.
I was waiting for the Switch.
I think it looks really, really not good and not fun at all. But I thought that was really, really cool, and I was not interested in any of the rest of what they had to show.
I'm not necessarily interested in the game either because I don't really like hack and slash. Like,
are you kidding me?
That's one of the.
No.
That's like, I would rather play Final Fantasy when it's turn based than Final Fantasy 15.
I got
like
room with the wrong kind of nerds, bro.
It's cool. It looked cool. I'll enjoy watching clips.
The podcast is a true geeks podcast, but this is more like a true nerds podcast. You're a bunch of nerds. I'm sorry.
I did get hyped when I saw Jean.
No, here's the thing about that.
She's awesome.
Why is it that they can't make women look not like that? Because she looks.
Those women guards. Are you saying hot? Are you saying they? What do you mean?
No. I'm saying like, have you seen her and have you seen Mary Jane? Like they just make them look weird.
You mean like Uncanny Valley?
Maybe. I don't know.
I thought she looked good.
Look,
Like I don't like I thought her model looked good.
It's just that they haven't fixed hair yet. Hair just with the girls, it's like the hair just kind of stays still, and it looks weird.
what I will say, not that the trailer didn't sway me in any direction. It's not like I was hyped for the Wolverine game and then saw the trailer and was like, that doesn't look awesome. I love Spider-Man, just like join the club, just like every other person that exists. But I love Spider-Man, and I love the Spider-Man games because he's able to move around and do all these cool moves. And as he's fighting, he does these little quips. And, like, he's Spider-Man. He's the best character, like, probably ever written. He's the GOAT.
Yeah.
When I heard that a Wolverine game was coming out, I wasn't excited at all because I don't really care
that's not how I feel.
that much about Wolverine.
I'll be right back.
And
Careful, bub.
And then the trailer comes out, and it's him grunting and using his claws to kill people. And that to me is just not as cool as being a spider guy and zipping all over the place and like doing these funny little quirky quips and talking to people as you're punching them. He's just like, "Rah, rah, rah." And I don't. To me, it's just less compelling as a character. And so, it's cool, but it's
How tall are you?
5'10", 5'9".
And that's the issue here. It's because you're representative of the over the national average height.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a representative of the under a national average height.
Oh, and so you can relate with...
So I can relate to this man being a short king. And this is like, they made him a short king in this one.
Yeah, they also made him hairy.
And as a proud member of the Mexican and Guatemalan community, I also felt connected to him in that way. I get it does just it to me it looks like it could be a PS4 game. But hold on, I'm gonna bait him.
What are y'all doing?
And then I was in there like
I hope we get demonetized because of
I
that.
just think it's...
what monetization do we have?
I think
None
it's
now.
really funny that the trailer starts and he's just talking to himself. Like in the Spider-Man games, like he has people that he's usually on the phone with, that he's like having conversations with during these missions. And he was like, I found this thing. Looks like the person who owned it might be a redhead. Let's check over here in this old industrial warehouse. And I'm just like, dude, shut up, man. You said, I don't know. Wolverine's just not that like goofy detective to me. He's supposed to just be like he shouldn't even say anything. I know, like, I don't know. It's a rule of a video game that you kind of gotta tell the player what you're doing, but like he should just be like,
Yeah, he needs he needs a droid. He needs a droid to talk to on his back.
like Cal.
True.
Right.
He needs a BD.
Right. All right. What other characters should show up in this game? And now I know we've all watched 97. Correct?
Batman.
Cyclops could make me buy the game. That's
That is so real. But also, it's like, is there a world, and I know it seems unrealistic, where we get Cyclops as a secondary character like Jean Grey in this game, and then they come out with a Cyclops game?
For me to purchase the video game, there has to be a playable character besides Wolverine. I don't think I even consider buying the game if Wolverine's the only playable character. I'm not interested in pulling my knives out and stabbing people in the face for like 30 hours.
Way you play as anyone but Wolverine.
Yeah, well, then there's no way I spend $70. It's just not happening.
Cyclops,
That's insane of them to do. To go from Spider-Man, a guy who can like zip around and do all these cool movement things, to like a guy who stabs people in the face with claws, and that's what he does.
But
is
you're gonna be able to traverse with a motorcycle.
No, the motorcycle explodes in the same cutscene that he gets it.
You think there's only one motorcycle? I guarantee you that was
The whole game is him stealing motorcycles. This is GTA 6 they've been talking about.
How do y'all feel about the healing factor?
That was cool. That was cool.
When it did the quick time thing and
Yeah,
he pumped himself up. I thought it was cool. Yeah.
a lot of hate on that. Did y'all see that?
Really?
Yeah, because his clothes heals.
Oh yeah, that was a little weird.
No, it's like the suit's part of his skin. You know? You have to visually represent the healing for the player. Evan just scurried off.
When you were gone, I was like, I'm gonna bait him, and I was like, ugh.
Well, I know. I heard.
You heard me?
I heard when I came back.
God of War.
How do y'all feel
dude,
about this
I didn't
game?
watch it, but I've been seeing Twitter and TikTok go crazy about it.
Yeah.
Like in a bad way or a good way?
In a terrible way.
What?
I don't know. So I don't know anything. I haven't played God of War, but I know Kratos is like the ultimate cool guy, and like just the ultimate like. He just beats people up in its aura.
Yeah.
So. But I watched the gameplay and I was like, I don't see why this is being hated on. It looks cool, but I think it might be because it's not Kratos, and Kratos is like, from what I can tell, why you play God of War games.
I get where they're coming from, but also put some respect on Deborah Ann Wolf. She's the GOAT.
Is that the VA?
Huh?
Is that the VA, the voice actor?
And they do like motion capture.
This chick looks like a mix between Gwyneth Paltrow and Karen Page.
Bro, that is Karen Page.
Oh, well.
Well, I
So
thought
in the middle
I
of
thought
there
the game
right
looked
now.
cool.
It's definitely heavy on the Karen Page then.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's just her. Okay, now that I like see her more, there's no Gwyneth Paltrow in this. It's just her.
It's literally her. She's the voice actress. And the mocap person.
No, I thought it looked cool,
Yeah,
but
I think
I'm
it
not
looks
buying
great.
it. You know?
My algorithm is loving on it. Lots of love on my side.
I thought the cube and the talking sword. Well, actually, the talking ribbons, not the sword, because she says that. I thought that was funny.
Speaking of the cube,
Is there gameplay in this 20-minute trailer? I've just seen cutscenes the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay.
there's a lot of gameplay in there.
Bro, the bad guy, the demon dude,
Yeah, the big red
looks
dude.
so cool.
Yeah,
That the character designers went crazy on that guy.
yeah, he looks great.
I guess they're in like, I don't know what the Norse version of like Hades or Hell is, but I guess that's where she is.
Yeah.
Or it might be one. Go ahead.
Oh, Evan, have you seen The Boys?
Nope.
Okay. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited because Jack Quaid is the Cube,
Mm-hmm.
and he's a main character in The Boys, and he also voices Superman in the Adventures of Superman animated show, which is I've only watched a few episodes, but the clips are crazy. It's basically Superman anime.
What is this Don? I looked up the Don Latveria coffee thing, and is it Marvel like doing a campaign with some coffee shop?
Oh, okay. So this is what it is. I brought it up because I gotta express my anger.
Oh, okay. Be mad about it.
Yeah.
I thought it. Okay.
Also, I did this earlier. This isn't a vape. This is a kid's Play-Doh toy.
I was
And I
gonna be
just
so
put it
mad
to
at
my
you
lips.
if you were vaping. I was gonna be so mad.
I was going to be so happy. Get in there.
Y'all are the vape kings over here.
Oh, she did it. Get over here.
Oh, he's watching the Lofty thing.
Yeah, I'm listening still, though.
It's. I think it's Lao Fei.
Yeah, she says Faye. She says that her name's Faye.
Right. Well, her name is Fei, but it's spelled different from this Fei.
Mm.
But the game is called Lao Fei. I don't.
Whatever. What is?
Whatever.
Explain to us what the Latveria coffee is.
Okay. Evan, you don't know about the Liberian coffee thing?
I do not.
I
The
looked it
Russo
up because you said. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
the Russo brothers posted a random green square on their Instagram a few days ago, and every day they zoomed out to eventually reveal the Latvian flag for Doctor Doom. That's where Doctor Doom's from. That's where he's the king of.
Mm-hmm.
And they said big news coming, tomorrow at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. And everyone's like, finally an official public trailer. And then it's to reveal basically that there was a pop-up coffee stand in London called Don Latveria Coffee. No trailer.
I saw someone.
Yeah, see, to me, this is a net positive. No trailers are a great thing. Why do you want to see things for a movie you're going to go see? You're going to go into the movie theater and you're going to watch it no matter what the trailers show you. There's no reason to watch a trailer. You're just getting information earlier than you should get it. And it's not going to be as cool when you're in the theater watching it. So why go to the theater? Just pirate the movie. If you want to see things not in the theater. It doesn't make any sense.
I think it's because I hate myself. If I had to put it down to a simple...
I would love for someone to explain to me why they like seeing things early, because I genuinely can't understand it. I don't get it at all.
I like the subtle taste, the little nibble. I like as long as you keep a good 3 secrets in your pocket, give me a little something to taste on so I could think about it.
I think a bare minimum of building the hype is good.
I don't know what I want from this trailer. Here's the issue: is I heard what they revealed at CinemaCon a few weeks ago, a trailer for Doomsday, and everyone spoiled what it was. They didn't show it; you can't find it anywhere, but they spoiled what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I know what it is now. I'm not going to say anything about how Doomsday, how Doctor Doom kills. No, I'm just kidding. But it reveals some information. So I'm like, I know the information. Let me see it. Let me scratch my itch.
Sure.
That's where I'm coming from.
I guess. I don't know. I think maybe it's different if it's a video game, because I was literally just thinking, I don't care if it's video games. Like, I want to see Pokemon stuff.
I was about to say, you want to see Pokemon win and win.
Like, I like to see the starters, and like I want a new trailer for the Pokemon game, even though I know it's my favorite game series of all time. I know I'm buying it no matter what they show me, but I do want to see it. I don't know what the difference is. That's interesting.
You hate yourself.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
It's pretty obvious. So that's what the only thing that I saw that I was interested in is under Don Latveria Coffee, they kind of had this, what it is implied is Latvian language under each word. So smart people who have time could, in theory, take that and like decode.
Oh yeah,
I know
that might reveal a trailer.
It dropped some Latvian like letters on the teaser trailers we got in December, but I haven't seen. I feel like my algorithm would have shown me what that meant. I don't think anyone's decoded anything yet.
I just know that they said. Oh, I guess spoilers. Well, I don't know because we don't know if this is true or not. But didn't they say something about like it's not a Tony Stark variant?
Yeah, that's official.
How do we feel about that?
Good.
That scares me.
Oh, my bad. That you mean it's just him, but
yeah,
like,
that is
they just
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah,
they just look like each other. Yeah.
No, I my brain glitched because I would rather it not be Robert Downey Jr.
Right.
So I wish that's what they said.
I think that it's and maybe they explain it, but what's the point? Like,
why they look like each other?
If this is just like a Quicksilver, spoiler for WandaVision, if this is like a Quicksilver thing, like, why are you busting my balls? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Why are you playing games with me? What's the point of doing any of this Like y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know that he's only there. He shows up for like a minute and then he's gone.
They chose the X-Men 97. Sorry,
not 97.
They chose the X-Men
Fox.
Future,
Yeah,
the Fox
not
X-Men.
Fox. Oh, it was Fox?
It was Fox, but it was like the weird different
I know
age.
some things.
Yeah. They chose that actor to play this version of it. So we think it's connected, and then it turns out at the end, nah, it was just the same actor.
Yeah. That is just weird. It's really weird.
One of the big that show was awesome, but that was a huge letdown.
Yeah.
I think this God of War stuff looks cool.
I think it looked cool.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I am a fan of more difficult games. Like Richie was talking earlier about like hack and slash. I do like the Final Fantasies just because I love Final Fantasy. And I also think that they do hack and slash in a way that's really good. But like I've been playing stuff like the Dark Souls games. And Expedition 33. I don't know if you've heard of that. It won Game of the Year last year.
I did, but I never played it.
It's a RPG, but like it isn't just like turn based. It's like action turn based.
It's like Paper Mario.
It's like the Paper Mario games where like the enemies have attacks and you have to like dodge or parry them like during your turn to like reduce the damage. That type of combat is what's fun to me.
Mm-hmm.
But this looks cool, but it kind of does just look like you press the button and you kill the guy.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Okay. Well, I just need to take a second and pause and point out something. So a lot of y'all don't know, me, Evan, and Richie have started a couple podcasts before. First, me and Evan, we started Desk in the Middle, where two friends talked with each other with a
desk in the middle.
With a desk in the middle. I loved it. And then we started Bread Breakers. But we're gonna keep the dog low, though. You see, like the dog was just a little loud, so we're just gonna keep the dog low. I'm just kidding. We started, and one thing that happened during the first episode and last episode of the Bread Breakers was that I started eating pizza rolls on the mic, and Evan decided to tell me a little something about it. And before he could finish the thought, Richie came in with, there's one cardinal sin. Eating on the mic. It's eating on the mic. Now, how am I going to look at this?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
But now, how am I going to look at this brother as he's eating on the mic?
Can you hear me?
And if I did?
I'm moving away from the mic.
I'm going to boost your sound really loud at those times. You're chewing right now.
Fine, I won't touch it.
No, I don't care. I don't care. I'm sorry. I was getting a little sassy. I was getting a little nasty. I'm good. Let's go.
I don't know, unless you want to talk about the Superman thing, but I don't want to hang too long on these.
Superman, Man of Tomorrow, they showed some images, but I'm almost going to resist to say anything about the suits for Evan's sake.
Is Tokon on the list of things to say?
No, but it can be.
It can be.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to talk about it.
Yeah. I wanted to talk about Avatar.
I want to talk about it for two reasons. The first reason is I want to shout out my friend Kevin, who has been exceptional through the process of our friendship with exactly what I've talked about of me not liking spoilers. Kevin has done an incredible job across the years of giving me nothing. So Superman, Joseph, I don't know if you remember, when Superman came out, Kevin went to see it, and everyone in the world was raving about how it was like the best movie ever. And I value his opinion a lot. So I was like, I wasn't really planning on seeing this movie, but everyone said it's awesome. Do you think I should go? And he's like, that's all right. And I went to see the movie, and it was life-changing. And I was like, dude, you thought that was all right? And he was like, no, I think it's the best movie ever. I just didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to sway you. But he did the exact same thing. So at Summer Games Fest, they had a trailer for Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, the new fighting game coming out from Arc System Works, and Kevin was watching it, and I was hanging out with Richie at the time, and I texted Kevin and was like, "Hey, was there any fighting game news?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, they just announced some characters for Tokon, no big deal." And I was just like, "No big deal." That's what I was waiting for. That's literally the only thing I wanted to see. So me and Richie turned on the stream, and it turned out to be Dr. Victor Von Doom, Magneto, Carnage, and Green Goblin. Which,
holy crap!
What a sick cast of characters!
Huge hitters.
And then I got home and it was like, Kevin, what were you talking about? They just released some characters for Tokon. Like those were bangers. I know, right? They were so sick.
So you got home, you got in bed. You turned.
Yeah, I got in bed and I turned over and was like, Kevin,
what is going on?
Dude.
As you're snuggling.
What were you talking about? And he was like, I know, right? They were so sick. I didn't want to tell you. I didn't. So he is like the one person who has pandered the most to my hatred for spoilers. He literally like will not tell me anything, even if I ask him. He's very respectful.
I will say, first of all, shout out and love for Kevin. We're Kevin lovers here.
That guy's a goat.
Yeah. I will say this though. I feel like a few weeks ago I called you, Evan, and we had probably the world's most boring conversation as I tried to ask you about like multiple things and you hadn't seen any of it yet. So I just was like, oh, I'm not going to talk about it then, but it's pretty good. And I was like, well, what about this? And you're like, I haven't seen it yet. I'm like, well, okay, well, that's pretty cool.
I've since watched a lot of Daredevil.
Yeah, Daredevil being one of them. Great show.
Joe, I think you would play Tokon.
I think I'm interested. I mean,
because have you seen who the villain is for the story? Because they're really hammering in on this story. Like, I think it might actually have.
Do I know the villain?
Maybe it's the champion.
He's the villain.
Well, he's
the
like
He's the one who is setting up the fight.
He's putting them together. He's putting them together.
He's chosen Earth to. They have to like his whole thing is he goes to like worlds and tries to see if there's people who can entertain him, and if they don't, he destroys their world. So he's Earth is in target right now. So that's why everybody's coming to fight, because they want to put on a show for that guy.
Yeah, the champion
who I've never heard of.
Oh yeah,
I thought he was an original character.
When you said he's the villain, I was like, oh, he's the villain? And I thought he must be doing the tournament thing.
Yeah. That's the whole him. And at the beginning of the trailer, he's surrounded by I think they're collectors.
Also, I just looked him up online. His design in the game is so much cooler than this.
He's very different in the game. They've really Arc System.
He looks like a freak.
Yeah, he doesn't look nearly as cool.
He's not even the same color. Is that racist?
He looks dope. Arc System.
Yeah, well, you are historically racist.
Wait. Joe,
they changed his color.
You haven't seen the trailer for any of Tokon, huh? This guy's on his phone.
I'm looking up Token.
Oh. If you watch the Villains trailer, it's literally like the whole trailer is them just beating up Spider-Man, because it's Carnage and Goblin. And they kind of theme the trailer around them taking turns beating him up. And Goblin has like lines where he's like,
let me at him.
Goblin says something like I don't remember what he said, but I thought it was really funny. He says it specifically to Carnage. Like, I feel like it might be a very specific line that happens when Carnage is fighting Spider-Man.
Okay, I'm going to look it up. Yeah, I'm interested. But also, Avatar. That game's going to be heat. The game looked fun.
The game looks amazing.
Toph hit it with the I'm the Melon Lord. Ha 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 ha. Classic line.
She looks really fun. Making the wall in the middle of the stage, so sick.
I feel like you can't not play Toph.
I feel like I can do that exact thing. It's going to be really easy for me to not play her.
Well,
it's actually going to be quite easy.
Wait. Has Uncle Iroh been confirmed?
No.
Okay, I didn't see him.
Probably be in the game, but they already have Zuko and Azula, so like it's pretty tough for them to just put like 3 just firebenders. in the starting roster.
I mean, fair, but also like you could go with like the White Lotus stuff with him.
Yeah, he'll probably be in the game, but for starting, which I guess they did put 2 Aangs. They're doing a little Dragon Ball Fighters. There's Aang and then there's Avatar State Aang.
Oh, that's separate characters?
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
Well,
like
the
that.
way this game is looking is they might be insanely different.
They showed off Kyoshi gameplay.
I saw that.
I think.
So
That's how I prepared
tall.
for this episode.
Really?
Dude, she is.
Yeah.
I watched
so
it before I got
tall.
on.
I saw someone say that canonically Kyoshi's 7 feet tall.
I mean,
Like in
dude,
the
it's
show.
insane.
Yeah, she's massive.
Well,
Yeah.
you asked who I wanted to play. I will either my first 2 characters I'll give a shout is Zuko because he's the goat, and also Katara's gameplay looked like something I'd be very interested in.
With ice.
I'm looking at this.
Azula, my queen.
Her going crazy. Oh,
Yes.
God.
Oh yeah, the way it. Do you know how her thing works in that? They actually use that as part of the thing in the game.
Isn't that like at the end if she loses or something? Or
Yeah, so she loses round 1. She enters her like crazy state or whatever, and it changes everything about her. She's literally a completely different character.
that's awesome.
So, Joseph, you might think this is even cooler than Richie thought it was, but so like in Avatar, they a big plot point for firebenders is like how the strongest form of firebending is the ability to wield lightning, or at least redirect it. And that's like a big arc for Zuko, is learning how to do such a thing. And so eventually him and Aang are able to redirect lightning bolts in the show. In the
Oh, I know,
game,
Daddy.
Azula has a lightning attack and she shoots it and it's full screen. She either shoots it straight or in the air. You can't block it. So you have to guess, stay on the ground or jump. And if you guess wrong, she hits you. But if you're Aang or Zuko, you can redirect it at her.
See, stuff like that. That
Dude,
just shows that you
it's
care.
brilliant. It's
It
brilliant.
shows that you care.
When that sort of stuff, I was telling this to Evan, that sort of stuff isn't in games anymore.
You're
Because
right.
games they're really focused on being competitive and fair,
And balance.
and that's balanced, and that's a good thing in its own right. But part of the things that makes these old school games feel arcadey and fun, like back in the early 2000s and 90s, is that they just had wild stuff like that. Like the old Dragon Ball games where Mr. Satan is in it and he literally can't do anything. But he's still a
Well, he's on a
playable
jetpack.
character.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a playable character. Like that's the sort of stuff that's like, oh, this is a game. It's a toy. You know.
You know,
I don't
if
know.
I
if
love that
Hercule
kind of
really wanted to, he could be the Tony Stark of the Dragon Ball universe. He's got the millions. He just needs to make the suit. Like he
And-
could be flying around there as like metal Goku.
And if you just cut down the hair, he kind of looks like Tony Stark. You could you could style him in a way.
Absolutely.
All right.
Hmm.
This next section is Richie. I want you to take away for sure.
Okay.
I'm thinking right after Man of Tomorrow.
So my first question was, what is 1 or 2 video game experiences you have growing up that you still think about often? And I can go first to kind of give you an example of what I mean.
Already got.
Or
mine
you
locked
can
and
just
loaded.
take it your own. I'll go first.
Yeah, you go first.
So I think about all the time these 2 things. One is the first time I was ever playing Lego Star Wars, and I saw Darth Sidious go to hit one of the characters behind his back. And I don't know why I thought this was so cool, but I still think about this all the time. He does his lightsaber like
Yeah.
behind him. He swings
Yeah.
it behind him, and I think all of them do that in the game. But maybe they don't. I think that's maybe why it stuck out to me so much. But I vividly remember thinking that was the coolest thing ever. That he used to do that, and his spinning attacks. And then also another one I have is playing Star Wars Republic Commando, 2 Star Wars, which is basically Star Wars Halo, and is an unreal game. The game is so good. Xbox exclusive too, so also just like Halo. But I remember vividly beating the 3rd world. There's 4, and I beat the 3rd one, and it was, when you're a kid and you're doing something that's like, it's really hard to you. But now if you play it, it's like 20 years later, it's like, wow, this is actually really easy.
Yeah.
Well, now if I play when I play the level, it's quite easy. But back then, I literally ran around my friend's house, and I was like, "Dude, I beat it, bro!" And he was like working on homework or whatever. It was Joseph Delgado, and
shout out to the Delgados.
yeah, and I went like crazy. I was like, "Dude, what?" And I still remember running around the house.
I love those.
Yeah, it was so sick. So one of you guys can go.
Yeah, I got a quick one. For me, it's not so much that kind of situation, but Donkey Kong 64, which, by the way, 2 days ago dropped on Switch.
Oh, really?
Nice.
So I'm going to be copping as soon as possible because my birthday's in a few weeks.
Give it a try because I know it's beloved.
Donkey Kong 64 is an important game for me. It's an important game for my cousin, Nick. That game is just a freaking ahead of its time masterpiece.
Right.
Man, I could
see my 64 3D platform experience was Mario. And that game I still love to this day too. Mario 64 is unreal.
And Pokemon Stadium, also 64.
I did play that on my
Not Pokemon Stadium. Is it Pokemon Stadium or Pokemon Coliseum?
Stadium is 64 and Coliseum's GameCube, I think.
The game,
Let me fact check myself.
The arcade games on Stadium, unmatched.
Yeah, 64 is Stadium. See, now we're talking about retro games. This is my error.
Yeah, I've locked in.
Yeah. We used to sell these games for like over $100 at the game store I used to work at. So.
Yeah, anyway. Donkey Kong 64 is mine for sure.
You got any vivid experiences you can think of?
Yeah, I was just talking to you about this one a couple days ago. But it's if I have to think of like my favorite video game experience ever, this is one of the ones that comes to mind. Is playing Breath of the Wild for the first time. If you guys have not played that game, spoilers, but Zelda has a dad. He's the king of Hyrule, and he's an asshole. That guy sucks. He's rude, and he is like, you're gonna do what I tell you to do because you're the princess, and like no fun, no boys. You study. That's it. That's all you can do. That's all you're allowed to do. He's like the worst in every cutscene. He's like just a douche to his daughter. And you play this whole game and keep seeing all this stuff about like how Zelda is this oppressed princess who has to adhere to all of these strict rules that she hates. And then you get to the end of the game and you get to Hyrule Castle. And inside the library, there's this secret room where if you like move one of the bookshelves, you can go in and find his diary. And basically in the diary, he's written about how much he loves his daughter and how like he hates that he has to be a king first and a father second. And one day he can't wait to like tell her how much he cares. And he never gets that chance. But like that for me was genuinely one of like I read that and I was like with my friends in a Discord call, like doing a voice because I'm the king of Hyrule, like doing this like funny voice. And like I got to that part and I was just like, man, that I can't joke about this. That's peak. Like that's it. And I think about that moment on just a little secret off the side. Like 50% of players, if not more, probably miss it. And
I missed it.
One of my favorite moments in the game, and it's what makes that one of the best games ever for me.
Yeah, beautiful.
And then one of my, I guess we can maybe take a pick between these two because I don't want to spend too long. It's either favorite D&D character you've ever made and why, or favorite D&D experience you've ever had and why.
I don't know if we have to pick. I think we could just kind of run through
it
fast.
Let's go.
Because I definitely want to talk about both.
I know mine for sure.
For character, you gotta go with your boy Leviathan Lionheart.
No.
Heir to the Lionheart throne and evil family destined to destroy the world. An alcoholic,
Oh, I forgot about that.
fun-loving, silly, but in the end, truly good fighters who one time killed some alligators in a really cool way. You gotta show some love.
Dude, the alligators could probably be my second favorite experience. Holy cow.
Hold on, I'm sorry.
So funny, man.
Because I just remembered the alligator in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is what started the whole thing.
Yeah.
There was a traveling party,
Yes,
just
please.
riding on a carriage. There's an alligator on the side of the road minding their own business. I was the DM for this campaign. I just decided there was an alligator on the side of the road. I just wanted to make
casual world building.
I loved alligators. So yeah, I was just like, as you guys are riding, there's an alligator on the side of the road. And instantly they were like, stop the cart. We have to kill it. And they had this huge climactic battle versus this alligator where they literally smited it with the power of the sun and like burned its head off.
I think
Giant hole a giant hole in either its head or somewhere in the alligator.
There was
just
basically
burned.
a crater in the earth, I think.
Yes, and then there was a
done with
crater in the earth that it left. And they were just like, haha, we just murdered a bystanding alligator. But really, they angered the lord of the alligators that was residing within this lake.
I forgot about that
who then like started raining terror on a town of innocent people until this party came to stop them
underwater, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was epic.
Yeah, that was really.
Do you have a favorite experience, Joseph?
Yeah, I mean, I've talked about this before, obviously not in the podcast though, but Evan knows that he is, you know it.
Yeah, can I talk about it?
Yes, okay. This is Evan.
Because I want to say it from my perspective.
Evan was DMing. Me and Richie and a whole bunch of other friends were, I was Leviathan Lionheart, true and true.
I don't even remember my guy's name.
So this is, this was our first time ever playing D&D. And so we had a large party because like all of our friends decided we were going to get into it. And that's a double-edged sword. Yeah. On one hand, you have a lot of people, and so sessions take like 6 hours. So it wasn't sustainable, and we ended up not even being able to finish the campaign. But on the other hand, because we had such a large group of people, we were able to do things that you normally wouldn't be able to do in D&D. And this was one of them that is mine and Joseph's both favorite moment from ever playing. Is I ran this session that was like a labyrinth, like a death game. If you guys have ever watched Hunter x Hunter, during the Hunter exam, there's like all of the hunters are like going through this labyrinth and like all of these different rooms that they have to go through. This is in Freerun as well. It's used in a lot of anime and different things where like you have to navigate through different rooms with challenges that are usually more tests of like sanity and will than actual like strength and like ability. And I had laid out 3 paths for them to take. Which one they took was completely dependent on whether they chose the left, middle, or right door. And they chose the middle path, which one of them was easy. One of them was hard. People were likely to die. The middle one was just insane. Like it was supposed to drive their characters crazy. And like they had to like basically like choose which of 2 innocent people had to die. They had to choose like which one of their friends they would sacrifice. There were some messed up things that they had to do. But my favorite part was, it was like a saw trap, basically.
I was picturing like the Joker.
So when I say a large party, by the way, there were like 10 of us. We had a lot of people.
It might have been more, but for sure, minimum 10.
And so what I did was I split them up in like groups of 3 to 4 and put them in completely separate locations. So there was a group of 3 out front. There was a group of 3 in a room in the house, and there was a group of 3 in the backyard. And I basically went to each group and told them what was happening. And the prompt was, all of you are in rooms. In order to progress, one person in one room has to cut off their arm. If any of you cut your arm off, you all get to move through. But if none of you cut your arm off, you all die.
Right.
And so I went to all 3 groups and told them this. And Joseph's group was first. And instantly upon saying this, Joseph cut his arm off. Like he was like, I cut off my arm. Yeah. He didn't like prepare himself. Like no one held it for it to be sliced. Like I
think I axed and
he just cut it off himself. He was like that type of character who's selfless, always thinks of others first. We had another friend, Jordan, who I went to his group next, and he was like, Joseph will cut off his arm, but to be sure that we live, I will cut off my arm. So there were 2 groups where like they both knew the other person will probably do it, but their characters thought it was on them to save the entire party. Then I got to Richie's group. I finished the prompt and Richie said, Joseph and Jordan will cut their arms off. We will keep our arms intact. And they did. And then everyone moved on through. But it was, as a DM, it was like such an awesome experience getting to see everyone's thought process of like what they were going to do for this. And they were all right.
Yeah, we left feeling so happy after that one. We were like, man, Evan, that was awesome. All right, Richie.
Yeah, I will speak. I'm a little conflicted between favorite story, but my favorite character is absolutely my Force-sensitive clone in our Star Wars campaign.
Bro.
I can't even remember his name. I feel so bad.
I mean, you could just give him a number.
Frost.
It was Frost. It was Frost. Yes, it was Frost. Yep.
A Force-sensitive clone.
Yeah, all white, and I had a white cape. I mean, it was aura. But my favorite point would either be his death, but I think I got to go with the classic D&D story. I always tell people to try and get them to play. And you guys have both heard this story. I know Evan has for sure.
Yeah.
So in my very first campaign, I played with some buddies in like a church group I was in. And I was an elf, and one of my friends was a dwarf. And so we
can't call him that anymore, Richie.
We were doing the, like, you know, Gimli, Legolas, like, frenemies thing.
Yeah, make an account.
And no, we should have done that, but so part of the campaign was that we had to go try and convince this frost giant to help us in a war or something. And, you know, frost giants are stupid, but they're strong. So that was the thing. It's like, we know this is dangerous because they might just kill us and eat us or whatever. I think it's frost giants. It might have been frost giants. It was some giant, like a troll or something like that. Anyway, we go in, and we're trying to get this troll king to help us, and he's like not having it or whatever. And the DM just randomly goes, he like is like, I've never had dwarf before. And I'm like, wait, I want to cut his arm off and give it to the king. And my DM's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, I will cut his arm off and give it to the king if he'll help us. And my DM's like, and my friend is like, dude, don't do that. Like, and in the campaign, like, I'm saying this. I'm like, dude, cut your arm off. He'll help us. And he's like, no. And then I'm like, can I force him to do it? I asked my DM, and he's like, only if you roll a nat 20. And I dropped the nat 20 on my bro. We were all like going crazy. It was insane. And it was just one of those ones that it like sticks in my brain forever, because he was so mad at me, my friend, but we were all laughing. And it was like,
as he should be, by the way.
Yeah, we were all laughing. But that's one of those stories that I tell people to be like, just trying to describe how crazy and fun D&D can get when you just kind of like get into it.
Yeah.
And just start doing the wild stuff, having fun. You know, that was a great experience. So yeah, that's done with
Wow. And just quick, 30 seconds. Evan, do you have a favorite character?
Oh, it's Ash, isn't it?
Oh man, yeah, it's definitely Ash.
That's also from the same campaign.
Which was Wars?
With mine.
Yeah, if
that was
it,
the Star Wars campaign.
just so I can honorable mention, so that we don't have the same story. Richie created Frost, which was a Force sensitive clone we did a Star Wars campaign, and I was Ash, who was kind of like a Mandalorian Han Solo type. Like he was a bounty hunter who wore full armor and a mask. So
Is this the diplomatic?
Yes.
Yeah.
The diplomat?
Yeah. He liked to do things with his tongue and not with fists. He wasn't really a fighter. He liked to try to talk through things, and not like that. He liked to try to talk through things. And so no one knew that under the mask and under the armor that he was like a Sith pureblood, which is a race of people kind of like Maul, but instead of black skin, their skin is red. And so no one knew he was Sith because he didn't act like a Sith. And me and the droid that was in our party, since I was like the diplomat, ended up at this like company, and we went up to the top suite, the very top of this like huge multi-level building, to try to talk with the leader of this company to see if we can get their help. And it ended up being not only a Sith Lord, but the daughter of Asajj Ventress. And so now we're at the top of a tower with Asajj's daughter, and the elevator behind us is broken. So me and this droid had to like, I revealed that I was a Sith and that I had a red lightsaber for the first time to the party, and had to use the lightsaber to like cut through the floors and like descend this huge building while this person was chasing us and trying to kill us. And we ended up only getting out of the building because one of our friends placed a bomb in the generator room and was like,
we were
guys,
gonna get out of the building.
Get out! I'll stay behind. And we're like, the bomb's on a timer. You can. He was like, no, you guys go. I'll stay behind.
I have to do this.
Yeah, I have to. He just didn't want to play his character anymore.
Yeah, he wanted to kill his character off so that he can play a new one.
But yeah, so
Jax
basically, yeah, my character was a guy who like tried to get through things amicably. He didn't want to fight, and he was really good friends with Richie's character Frost, who ended up ending his arc by sacrificing himself.
That was almost my favorite
for the party, and that was really big for my character because, like, he kind of started to realize that words don't solve problems all the time, and it was a big learning experience. So I would have loved to have gotten to play more of that campaign, but life happens, and you don't get to finish all these things all the time.
Recess Club D&D. That's all I'm saying.
It's in the cards, and it's in the future. I'm picturing one day the Recess Club will be a brand with multiple smaller avenues within it, and one of them will be a recess, the D&D club.
I'll play in a heartbeat.
Are
we ending with the
what
if?
I'm just looking at the time. We're right at 1.5. I think we need to do we'll do the what if.
The what if, yeah.
And then we'll end it.
Hit the what if.
Yeah, so to end the show, once again, we're still learning. I'm hoping that, because I'm a sucker for a good name of a segment, that one day I'll have a good segment name for this. But for now, it's just what if or would you rather scenarios. This one is, I saw it on the internet like 2 days ago, and so I typed it in because I thought it'd be a cool thought. And by the way, only one right answer here. But the question is, if we were in a zombie apocalypse, which bending style of the 4 is keeping you alive? Which one are you choosing? There's literally, this doesn't have to be a discussion. It can be.
Zombie apocalypse, and you're choosing one bending style?
Yeah.
Oh, really? So there's I actually don't think there's a right answer. I think there's a wrong answer. I think as long as you choose anything other than fire, you're chill. I think if you choose fire, you're wrong. But like if you
Why
choose
is fire
earth,
wrong?
because it just doesn't really give you any advantages other than being able to burn zombies. But like you can combat zombies with any of the other ones just fine.
Yeah.
But I think earth you choose if like you want to be able to build like a structure, like a fortress around yourself. You want like an indestructible fortress being able to be built anywhere in the world cannot be a bad thing in a zombie apocalypse. Like getting a good night's sleep is only a positive.
And that is why that's the only answer.
Well, so water is a good answer because if a zombie bites you, you can blood bend the infection out of your body possibly and keep yourself alive.
But that's if we're talking blood bending, we're talking metal bending. We're talking.
Sure, I'm just saying I think water has its uses. And then I also think air has its uses because it's the coolest bending style. And so it can be used in any way.
So, question: Couldn't you just fly away with air? Like you just get on your glider and
Yeah. That's
sure.
what, like air you can.
I guess screw your party. Screw your family. Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking survive. We're talking more than survive. We're talking live.
Right.
If you cannot rest, you might as well be dead in a zombie apocalypse.
How bad is this? Is like the whole world?
I mean, how could you know?
That's fair. If I flew with my
Around the
new
whole
angel
freaking
wings,
world? Oh,
I'd
And that is how you segue, ladies and gentlemen.
Segue backwards.
We were in Ouroboros. We end exactly where we started. We're eating our own tail.
I'm thinking I'm going airbending to fly. But I understand your argument with earthbending.
Zombie apocalypse, you gotta go
is
Earth,
the
I
coolest.
think.
You gotta.
I think
Air is the coolest. That's what I would choose if I had to choose one. But
well, there's the part of me that would actually probably do water because bloodbending is so dope.
Yeah, but you're saying that like, that's might as well be saying I'll choose rock because metal bending. That's not a thing everyone does.
also,
Yeah, but I would learn.
That's a great point.
one thing in a zombie apocalypse that is hard to get is clean water. And if you're a waterbender and you can filter the water via your bending, that'd be huge. That'd be a pretty big plus.
Hear me out.
I think food's the issue, though. None of them give you food.
Rock boulder, turn into a giant bowl. Scoop up a whole bunch of water with your rock bending. Pour it into a sand filter that is compiled of different sized rocks going down the sand.
Okay,
And
but
then-
you have to find a body of water. The point of water bending is like you can get it from like moisture in the air. Like you can create water from anything.
Here's an idea. I mean, I think I can survive 2 days rock bending. Like if without food or water. Right?
Yeah, well that doesn't matter on the bending style. That's down to humanity.
Well, so I can find water in 2 days.
Oh, sure.
So once I'm at a water source, or go to the middle of the lake, little house.
Yeah, but what if it's like World War Z zombies and they can just?
I mean, then you're cooked. Then you're dead.
No matter what.
Well, if it's World War Z zombies, you got to go Earth.
No, you can fly with air.
Yeah, but
They can't climb the wind.
Yeah, man, you could build a roof.
yeah, just can close yourself up.
Have you seen World War Z, bro? Those zombies are built different. They're
They are
busting
built.
that roof.
No, they are, but they're not busting it up. I mean, I'm talking like 6-inch walls of solid.
It could honestly be like 50-inch walls if you're, I mean, I guess.
I feel like this is.
I
I'm not
think you're
saying-
right. I just don't like it.
Here's the thing: if you're going into a world with zombies with superpowers, you'll probably survive more than someone else. But if we're talking the best option, you gotta go rock.
I think you're right. I just don't like that it's rock because I don't want it to be.
I love
As long as we agree, you just don't go fire.
Yeah, fire is good in one very specific scenario where you have 10 zombies or less. And like that's the only time it's good. Or like to cook food.
Yeah.
So it's like
You could cook the zombies.
zombies are leathery, King.
But yeah, I know you've played Minecraft, man. You know what happens when you eat rotten flesh.
Yeah, but in the mod pack,
Your health bar is going to start ticking.
Yeah, but if you cook it in that mod pack we were playing, it turns into leather. So maybe.
Yeah.
You could be a leather armor wearing firebender.
The leatherler.
Oh. Well, okay, is that not just a skin bender?
Skin bender.
That sounds crazy.
All right, we're in on a real dark note. Evan, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, of course.
This is the open invitation to come. Just be part of them.
What if Denver comes back, Joseph? Or you give me Sam?
Well, I know it's because the Mexican invited him.
That's got to be true.
Evan, what do you do if on the next episode you listen to it, like after this one, and instead of you, it's one of your students?
I think that's illegal.
Like one of the students you hate.
Well, I don't hate any of my students.
Okay. Look at this guy right here.
He's
Tommy
such a good teacher.
Joseph, how does it feel that your two alternate personas are Leviathan and Leo, and two of our friends have named their children those two names?
Ooh.
That's a great question. That's a great question. I had him first. That's all I'll say. With all respect to both those guys.
Leo is...
Kevskis.
Yeah.
Great names, and also both names I considered when naming my kids.
Don't feel bad about them, because two of our friends named their children the same exact thing. We have two Averys.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, dude, I've tried to get Sarah to be... I've told Sarah so many times, like, dude, I don't care if our kid has the same name as someone else. Like,
yeah.
I remember when I was like 12, and, well, they're married now, but my cousin started dating this guy, also named Richard. I was like, that's the coolest thing ever. That guy, that's my guy. Yeah, like, I was like, that is my guy.
My brother, just another me.
Yeah.
I had a guy in school named Joseph, and he hated me. And I still call him my arch nemesis.
I have never known an Evan.
There's only ever been one.
No,
nope,
they have
never known one. Actually, my cousin is friends with one. I don't know him personally, but I know that he exists and is a friend of the family. We do it for the friends of the family.
Throwback.
I don't got friends, I got family. Wait, what is the phrase?
I'm on my Chief Keef, y'all understand me, squaw.
Wow.
Dude, I know stuff.
He's bringing back Kip.
He's bringing it back.
Kip.
Man, we've done some music stuff
Kip
together.
and Dream Boy.
It's Dream Boy and Kip. What is it?
I don't know, man. We didn't have a thing, I don't think.
Also, Dream Boy, I want to shoot myself in the head.
Yeah,
What was Kip? That was my try at just a noun, but it was
Kip?
half of a Pokemon's name.
Is that what it was?
Mudkip.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Mudkip.
Oh, Mudkip's my boy. That's one of my 6. Holy crap. I look great right now.
Yeah. If I could crawl through the screen, I would.
Why didn't we do a what's your 6? We're like Pokemon. We got to do it next time, Amazon.
It's behind me. It's my 6 is a closet right now.
Oh,
What?
that's funny. High five.
Oh my god.
Don't
All
touch
right.
me. That was disgusting.
Thank you for viewing the second episode of, or listening to the second episode of.
I
the
hope you're
Recess
watching.
Club.
Watching the audio file. Scroll past.
I won't promise a kiss this time. I'll promise a hug, because my co-host got mad at me for promising a kiss.
Yeah, that got weird. It got weird quick.
I
No,
can
it's not
kiss.
weird.
Mwah.
Ooh.
Thank you so much. For the audio listeners, What you didn't see is they actually just kissed.
Nope.
All right.
Through the epigemorphic field or whatever.
Roll the outro.
Deuces.
I'll catch you on the flippity flop.
Oh my god.
Run it. And this is the part when I'm gonna like interrupt.
It's the recess.